Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Well, before going for this movie, I saw all the parts from the Pirates of the Caribbean 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this uh, title, Dead Men Tell No Tales, I've heard in the Pirates of the Caribbean 1, even in Dead Man's Chest, and even in the At the World's End. Not in Stranger's Tide though. So, this movie, it felt more like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. So the movie starts with you see Henry Turner, Will Turner's son, and he's small and he tries to find his father. And we see Will Turner coming out, Orlando Bloom, and he's like cursed by the. He says that like Dustman ship has a curse, and his son tries to lift that curse, and so he goes on a quest to find Captain Jack Sparrow. I know that's strange. Like in the first part, the father meets Captain Jack Sparrow, and here the son. It's kind of same, yeah. So he tries to find him, and during his search after 9 years, is how it shows. Like he is with the Royal Navy, the East India Company, and with the Port Royal actually. So he's with them, and they go to a like Devil's Triangle. That triangle or the Devil's Triangle. That's what they said. So that's the place where they encounter Captain Salazar. So actually, Captain Salazar has been captive in that place. So that's the place where he meets Henry Allen. Sorry, not Henry Allen. I'm sorry. It's like from the Flash. I'm talking about Henry Turner, and there he tells him that the first teaser that you got to see, that's a place where he tells him like, will you find Sparrow for me? So it was nice. This was Spaniard, and Javier Bardem was great in his role. I liked it. The CGI, the faces, they were ghost, right? So that's how it is. So the quest begins. So he went for searching for Captain Jack Sparrow. He comes to the Port Royal. Actually, he's been rescued by the Royal Navy, and there he meets this girl. Okay, so her name is Kaya. I don't know what her full name is. Okay, it's Kaya. She was in Maze Runner. Yeah, exactly. She was in Maze Runner. Yeah, and even in Scotch Trails. So she's some kind of an you can say she can read stars, or is kind of a scientist, you can say, of that age, and everyone thinks she's a witch. So that's how it is. Yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow, I liked his role, and his entry was fine, but to be frank, see, Pirates of the Caribbean 1, I liked him. Pirates of the Caribbean 2, loved him. 3, yes. 4, I was not that much satisfied with 4, but in this movie I was like, okay, I find Captain Jack Sparrow too much drunk and pretended to be in this movie he doesn't seem clever actually, because all the parts of the Caribbean movie we have seen Jack Sparrow and he looks clever, like witty, clever. He pretends he doesn't know anything, but he knows everything. So this is how it is. But here he just does something and it happens. That's how it is. And yes, then we see Geoffrey Rush playing as Captain Barbossa, Hector, you can say Hector Barbossa. And now this girl, Kat, she's the daughter of Hector Barbossa. So that's how it is. This is spoiler too. So I'll come to that later on. So that's how it is. And it's like Salazar now, it's the compass that we have seen in all the franchise, and the compass plays a very vital role in the compass. It's like it's been said, never betray the compass, and Jack tries to sell the compass, and like in exchange of rum, and that's like more betraying into it. So that's the place where the compass sends a signal, you can say, or that's how compass frees Captain Salazar. He's taken over the sea. So that's how they said it. That has taken over the sea. That was nice. And that's how he come and he strikes a deal with Geoffrey Rush and all. Okay, the movie was all time fun. I liked it with a few humor and jokes. It was fine. And we've got yes, the Black Pearl. Now it was interesting how Geoffrey Rush tried to freed the Black Pearl, because of course Blackbeard was the one who captured it. So it's Geoffrey and as Barbossa only has the ability to free it. One thing I then noticed, or I couldn't find out, is when there was a moment when he struck a deal with Captain Salazar. He said he'll be finding Jack Sparrow, and he came. And when he met him, they were on the Pearl. But what happened to his ship, the Revenge? Yeah, maybe you never know where it is. So you could have called his ship too, right? So both are captain of the different ships, maybe. So, and okay, now the main part is, the main storyline is here. Henry is in search of a trident. Yeah, Poseidon's trident, not Aquaman's trident, Poseidon's trident. Yeah, so in search of Poseidon's trident, so that the one who breaks the trident, it breaks all the curses of the sea, even the Dutchman's curse, even the curse of the Captain Salazar, so everything. And this girl, she wants to prove it as her, like, she's not crazy. Her father went on search for it, so she didn't know that Barbossa is her dad. Okay, it comes later on. So overall, I'll say yes, the movie was funny. See, I liked it. I've seen a lot of people like saying that it's not that good, it's okay. See, I'll tell you, it's better than Stranger's Tide. Definitely better than Stranger's Tide, but you can't compare it with the first best three parts. They're totally different from to it. The reason I said it felt more like the first part, because it's the same way. Like Will Turner seeks help of Captain Jack Sparrow and to find Elizabeth Swann. So here's, and then both of them goes out for a quest. It's the same way here. He's tries to help out Jack, and after that he finds this girl, and they all go back. Maybe it feels like there is going to be one more part. Maybe, you never know. So in the later part, they find the trident and they break off, and all the curses get lifted. I love the part when the sea gets divided, and that's how you find the trident in between the full sea. That was nice. And yeah, Captain Salazar is a far more better villain than Blackbeard. I love Davy Jones, trust me, and I love the Curse of the Black Pearl theme, and I even loved Eddie Wolves and how it was, the whole thing was happening. It was huge. I love Captain Salazar too. Fearsome. Blackbeard, nah, not buying that shit. So whatever it is, I'm happy it turned out to be better than Stranger's Tide, and interesting. See, I would love to watch it again. Maybe if someone invites me, but yeah, you can go for Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a nice movie, and if people, I'm telling you, boys, girls, everyone, if you saw Elizabeth Swann or Keira Knightley on the extended trailer or in few clips, so I have to tell you guys, like, if you're expecting a good role of Will Turner and Elizabeth Swann, I'm so sorry, because they are just like a cameo. Will Turner, you can see Orlando Bloom, he just got a bit more cameo than her, so it starts with him, and in the end you see him, the curse gets lifted, he comes back, and then you see Keira Knightley coming out, Elizabeth Swann, and they both meet, and you know, that's how it is. So nothing more than that. Okay, so that's it. And not only that, when the movie starts, you feel like, okay, something has to do with Henry and his father, right? No, then comes the Salazar's part, and then they show the monologue, the Pirates of the Caribbean. That's how it is. I see, according to me, the movie should have started with Salazar. That's I believe. You don't show Will Turner in the beginning. They should have shown the Salazar's part, then they show the monologue, then there should be a flashback of Henry, or even he imagining, or he thinking about what happened when he was small, and there they should have showed this thing. That's fine for me. Well, I've seen this movie today, so yeah, you know, no early release, and here in India, so I have to go today, and yeah, first day, first show, always. So, Pirates of the Caribbean, it was nice, it was okay, I'll tell you. I can give more. For me, it's like, I give it a 10 out of 6.5? Yeah, it deserves 6.5. Yeah, I'll say. I can't give it 6, 6.5. It's like better than average. Yeah. But if you love Jack Sparrow, you will love him because Jack Sparrow is Jack Sparrow. Okay, there's nothing more difference into it. You can expect something different. Okay, but the starting fights, the starting scene when he tries to steal the bank. So they're not just stealing the locker of the bank or the money. So they steal the whole bank. Actually, the bank. I love that sequence, and it was fine. Yeah, it's okay. But I just hope that Pirates of the Caribbean, they're not having that same touch they used to have, from the Black Pearl to Dead Man's Chest to Wolves, and that was a kind of a series. So if they are planning to build up something like that, I'm okay with it because I thought Dead Man Tells No Tales. Maybe this part will be something related to to Stranger's Tide, and no Philomena Cruz. Why? She was there, and we also got an after credit scene. So that's how it is. Pirates of the Caribbean. That's my review. 6.5 I'm giving to the movie, and it's okay. I hope that's nice, and well, still better than Baywatch, I believe. Yes. If you want to see this movie in this weekend, go for Pirates of the Caribbean rather than Baywatch or anything else. If you want to go for Baywatch, you can go, but don't waste your money on Baywatch. Go for Pirates of the Caribbean. So now comes the biggest movie, Wonder Woman, next week. Yeah, I'm excited. You're excited too, I know. And this movie has to be better. It is better. And it is going to be good. So, waiting for that. For till now, Pirates of the Caribbean. So what are your feedback into it? What do you think about the movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think it's better than the rest of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Or you think it's the better one you've seen yet? So, comment below. Let me know. And like, subscribe. I tell that every time. I don't know why. Just, I know. Okay. And so if you got any more queries, do let me know. Gosh, I'm just expecting for more trailers and previews and stuff's coming. That's it. So, Hannibal, out.